What is up, guys? Jesse504 here, bringing you my Week 5 matchup in the JLPC. This week, we are up against Drip, coach of Team Water Leakage, and his team is very scary, although he's off to the same rough start that we are off to. So just as a reminder, we did make some free agent transactions. All the new guys are making an appearance this week, so I'll be able to go over them. But Drip's team consists of Mega Gengar, Galarian Darmanitan, Hippowdon, Alomomola, Salazzle, Sceptile, Togedemaru, Thundurus Therian, Mandibuzz, Medicham, and Altaria. So to start off my team, I decided to grab Victini for its first week. I feel like it has a great matchup. So Victini, Victory Star for the ability, obviously means that my moves aren't going to miss as much. Kind of why I decided to bring it this week. V-Create, Bolt Strike, Zen Headbutt, U-Turn, so pretty solid stabs. Bolt Strike is for the Alomomola. Don't really have a way to hit Hippowdon too hard this week, but I thought a physical set would be better for the rest of his team. And so that's kind of why I went with this set. Obviously this week, this thing is a great matchup, can pretty much break everything other than the Hippowdon pretty effectively. And it's just going to be something that I'm really excited to use this week. Obviously, Choice Scarf means that we're going to have to play well because we can't really spam V-Create as much because of the stat drops. But it'll still be a strong 180 base power move no matter what because it doesn't drop our attack. It only drops defense, special defense, and speed. And up next, I believe the Mega Salamence. Intimidate for the ability. I don't think I'm going for any Moxie Sweep pre-Mega this week, which is why I decided to go Intimidate. Double Edge, Outrage, Earthquake, Dragon Dance, obviously just to hit everything really hard. Again, this thing breaks through his team. Other than once I get the Hippowdon gone, I pretty much just win, so I just have ways to deal with the Hippowdon. Other than, there's definitely mons that I wanted to kind of bring for the Hippowdon, but I ultimately decided against it because Hippowdon, once it goes down, just the rest of my team can kind of run through it, and I assume that I'll just be able to wear it down over the course of the game. Just like kind of force it to do a bunch of things, because it's really his main switch-in for a lot of these mons. But you can't really call it a switch-in to Mega Salamence. It's more like take 2 hits as opposed to 1. And up next, Cobalt the Cobalion, just a more versatile set this week. Also a great Mega Gengar answer this week. Stealth Rock, Volt Switch, T-Waves, and Headbutt. So this set is designed specifically to beat the Mega Gengar. If we can get this thing, we might have to sacrifice something, but my entire team pretty much has a great matchup against the Darmanitan and a great matchup against the Gengar. And Darmanitan is almost 100% Scarf this week because he doesn't have any webs or any real speed control to help him out. So that's going to be helpful. And so the Zen Headbutt is here to 2-hit KO the Mega Gengar, and we live 3 hits from it with our Leftovers recovery. So those are both big. And up next, Bolts the Zeraora. Life Orb, pretty standard, just Life Orb, Bulk Up, Plasma Fist, Close Combat, Knockoff. This thing can still just, again, hit everything really hard. Once like the Hippowdon goes down, that's pretty much once Hippowdon goes down, my entire team gets really happy because it's just the easiest thing to break through his team. That Hippowdon also can't check Victini, can't check Salamence and Zeraora, and obviously Weavile up next, all at the same time. This thing, I have to make sure that Darm doesn't have the Scarf on it, which it probably will, otherwise I die to that thing. But other than that, it's a pretty easy knockout. Up next, bringing a second Scarfer this week, Scarf Weavile. Pressure for the ability, Ice Punch, Knockoff, Psycho Cut, Brick Break, because I don't want to be missing Icicle Crashes. It's kind of what I want. Ice Punch. Scarf is to be able to get the Scarf Darm and the Mega Gengar, both very important mons for me to hit. He might think that he's going to outspeed and just kill me with something because Weavile is a fairly frail mon. But if I catch him off guard, outspeed, go for the Knockoff or the Psycho Cut, that'll both kill. Psycho Cut is just there as just general coverage for the Medicham mostly, and then Brick Break is there for the Darm. And Knockoff, if I can get the Darm Scarf off, then Zeraora can come in, so I'm fine trading this thing for Darm, which is, yeah, this thing's just mostly designed to play for trades. Oh, and by the way, this thing can freely set up on a good portion of his team. That's kind of why I decided to bring the bulk up set this week. And lastly, Cofagrigus, Leftovers, Mummy for the ability, Knockoff, Toxic Spikes, Body Press, Pain Split. Let me rename him to King Tut real quick. Okay. Body Press designed to hit the Darm. Nice tanky the rest into Spadef. This thing is designed to take hits. Can't touch the Mega Gengar too hard, but it can knock it off for a decent amount of damage. Obviously not hitting too hard off of a base 50 attack stat, but it's mostly just there to be able to set Toxic Spikes and be an annoyance. Obviously, get the Gengar in, and then once it's in, I just have easy ways to revenge it. And the Toxic Spikes might force the Gengar to come in a little earlier than it wants to, and then it's just going to be revenged and killed. So this is my team heading into week 5, and I will see you guys in the battle. Alright, my opponent just sent us the challenge. Let's get into it. Alrighty. Brings some stuff. Brings the Togedemaru, which I really like for the Zeraora. Other than that, pretty expected. No Thundurus is pretty nice. That's just one thing to keep in mind. Now, Zeraora is a bit more free for the rest of the game. Darm and Gengar are still kind of annoying, but I'm just going to lead Cobalion. That was pretty much always going to be my lead. Leads the Hippo. Alright. I think on the Hippo, I'm just going to set Rock, see what exactly he wants to do. Trade Rocks, that's fine by me. I'm just going to go into my Cofagrigus. Goes for the EQ. I feel pretty comfortable just clicking T-Spikes this turn. See what exactly he wants to go into. Maybe the Mandibuzz, that's an option. But other than that, I don't really know. Just the Gengar. Okay. Cool enough. I'm just going to knock it off. I'm fine. Now I can go Weavile. And I'll just knock off. Bye, Gengar. Cool. T-Spikes are going to be there to stay unless he wants to defog with the Mandibuzz. I'm perfectly fine trading Cofagrigus for Mega Gengar. That was kind of the entire plan. Glad to see that end up working. Thank you, Decker, for the set idea. And just for the bait tech, pretty easy. So, Togedemaru. I'm fine just knocking off this thing. Don't really know what it wants to do. But I'm fine. Okay. Doing good damage. It nuzzles me. I think I could. Okay. Zeraora is pretty free here. I can kind of just freely bulk up. Spiky Shield. Okay, so we just got a free bulk up. I don't really know if he has a great switch in. I'm just going to bulk up again. See what exactly. Oh, that has Endeavor. That's a nice tech. I should have just gone for the close combat. Alright. Yeah, that was bad plays by me. I'm just going to Volt Switch out. Or get fully paralyzed. Never mind. Togedemaru's been kind of a pain in the ass. I'm just going to go Victini. Nothing really wants to come in and take a V-Create. If the Alamomo comes in, I can just Bolt Strike. Same with, if anything other than the, alright. I'm fine just Bolt Striking this. Boom. Now I can go into this thing. Mega Dragon Dance. Once I have a Dragon Dance up, this thing kind of just wrecks through his entire team. Hippo. just gonna go outrage here. He whirlwinds me, that's fine. Figured as much. Would double edge have killed there? That was on full fizz def. Yeah. I just kind of want to sack this thing off. I don't really know how. Because, yeah. Alright. Looks like that thing wins. Yep. I played kind of bad. Yeah, that was on me. Just learning this new team. I played pretty shit around that Togedemaru. I just used it as fodder, but in reality I should have just CC'd. Just gotten rid of it instead of just playing over complicated, yeah, I should have just not played cocky like that. I should have just chilled. If I did that, then there wasn't really that much that he could have done. I got the Mega Gengar out like the plan, but nothing really ended up coming of it. So we're chilling at 1-4. Don't think we're gonna be able to turn this league around too sadly, but who knows? Maybe we could go 8-4 and end up making playoffs. However unlikely that is. But until next time, Jesse504.